If you've ever sent your kid to school with 2 different shoes, a lunchbox still in the fridge, and a homework folder full of Target receipts, congratulations, friend, you are my people. Back to school season in an ADHD household is like trying to herd caffeinated squirrels while blindfolded. It's possible, but you're going to lose a shoe and your dignity somewhere along the way. Because you ask, today I'm sharing my ADHD-friendly back-to-school hacks that have actually saved my mornings from complete implosion. Plus, my top ride-or-die products for both kids and parents. And yes, caffeine will be making a cameo appearance. So, if you're ready, let's do this. Hey friends, welcome back to Chaos and Caffeine, the podcast for parents raising ADHD kiddos and wondering if we'll ever drink a cup of hot coffee again. I'm Danielle, your resident chaos coordinator, caffeine enthusiast, and queen of making the best of a messy situation. I know this time of year can feel like you're juggling flaming torches. Except one is your kid's IEP paperwork, one is a stack of school supply lists, and the other is, well, probably your mental health, girl. And if you drop one, everything catches fire. But here's the good news. A little planning and the right tools can turn those flaming torches into something you can actually manage without setting the couch on fire. And you don't have to overhaul your whole life to do it. Today, we're covering ADHD-friendly back-to-school tips that work with the ADHD brain instead of against it, my top must-have products, and a bonus parent pick, a resource I wish I had had years ago. For parents who are tired of Googling at 1 a.m. and just want guidance that works in real life. And stick around until the end because I'm going to tell you about my ADHD back-to-school challenge, 10 days of quick, dopamine-friendly games you can play with your kid that sneak in school readiness skills without them even realizing it. Think Stealth Learning, Parent Edition. Alright, first up, ADHD-friendly back-to-school tips. At first, I couldn't figure out why you guys kept asking me for these tips, but I think I figured it out now because I do have K through 4 under my belt, so hopefully these tips will help us all into a smooth school year. Tip 1, the school morning playlist. Why it works. ADHD brains struggle with abstract time concepts like 10 more minutes. Music gives a tangible, predictable cue. It's called time anchoring and it's more effective than repeating, "Hurry up!" 43 times. How to do it. Pick 3 to 4 songs in the same order every morning. Song 1, get dressed. Song 2, breakfast. Song 3, teeth and shoes. Extra hack, slip in songs that match the energy you want. Upbeat, but not dance party level if you're trying to get them out of the door. Also, let your kiddos help pick out the songs. Everybody loves to have a say-so in their own life. So our toothbrush song is actually exactly 2 minutes long. A built-in dental timer. And yes, I dance in the hallway holding toothpaste like a microphone. Tip 2, the night before backpack drop zone. Why it works. Mornings are decision fatigue central. By doing it at night, you're removing one of the biggest ADHD triggers, last minute panic. How to do it. Have one designated launch pad, a basket, a hook, or a shelf near the door. Backpacks, lunch boxes, sports gear all go there before bedtime. Extra hack, tape a small checklist on the wall above the spot so kids can independently confirm they're ready for tomorrow. This one change took us from morning chaos with a lot of yelling to, okay, still chaos, but now it's more like background noise instead of a full-blown kitchen stampede. When you're parenting a child with ADHD or executive function challenges, there is no simple manual. It's hard to know, am I supporting or enabling? How do I set boundaries that build independence and accountability? How do I create consequences that teach and not just punish? World-renowned ADHD specialist Cindy Goldrich is a mental health counselor and founder of PTS Coaching. Cindy and her team of expert coaches teach strategies grounded in brain science and delivered with deep compassion. They help parents move from frustration and confusion to clarity and connection. Because ADHD isn't just about attention. It impacts motivation, emotional regulation, problem solving, and it affects the whole dang family. If you're ready to stop walking on eggshells and start building calm, connected relationships, reach out to ptscoaching.com or check them out in the show notes. If you've got a complex kid and want support that actually helps, this is a great place to start. Tip 3, the clothes rolling method. Why it works. Decision paralysis and ADHD mornings equal meltdowns. Bundled outfits remove the choice overload and stop the "Mom, where's my favorite shirt?" drama. How to do it. Roll a shirt, pants, socks, and underwear into one bundle. Store in a drawer or bin. Extra hack. Let kids help bundle outfits on laundry day. They'll still have choice, but it's contained and you get help with the laundry. We haven't had a preschool sock meltdown in months, which in ADHD parenting time, girl, is basically a streak worthy of a medal. Tip 4, morning brain warm-up. Why it works. Executive function. The mental skills for focus, memory, and task switching, girl, they don't boot up instantly. A fun activity primes the brain. So how do we do it? Spend 2 to 3 minutes on something playful. Simon Says, Lego build, trivia questions, or if you have a kiddo like mine, a mini obstacle course. Extra hack, keep it light and fun, not academic, so it doesn't feel like homework before school. It's like stretching before a workout, except this stretch stops your kid from staring at the whiteboard for the first 20 minutes of math. Tip 5, I know you guys knew this one was coming, visual reminders everywhere. Why it works. Our brains are visual processors. If it's not visible, it might as well not exist. Visual reminders externalize working memory. How to do it. Laminated checklists, sticky notes, or dry erase markers on mirrors and doors. Extra hack, add silly doodles or emojis to make them fun and dopamine boosting. Our bathroom mirror says teeth first, fortnight later. Works better than any lecture I've ever given. Tip 6, snacks and hydration station. Why it works. Hunger and dehydration tank focus and regulation faster than you can say, "Where's your homework?" How to do it. Create grab-and-go bins in the fridge and pantry with pre-approved snacks and drinks. Mom hack. Rotate snack options weekly to keep the novelty high. Novelty is ADHD motivation fuel. This tiny change bought me 5 minutes of peace before homework battles, which in mom time is basically a spa day. Is your next step on the ADHD parenting journey treatment, but you're feeling a little apprehensive? You, my friend, are not alone. So many of us want options that are science-backed and parent-approved. Meet Dr. Richard Bowles, geneticist, ADHD dad, and creator of NeuroNeeds. When his own son was struggling, he created a powerful, all-natural supplement that helped his son get off stimulant meds completely and thrive all the way to college. It's called NeuroNeeds, and it's packed with exactly what ADHD brains need to function, focus, and regulate without the side effects. If you're curious, hit the link in the show notes to check it out. And don't forget to sign up for our newsletter while you're there, because right now, NeuroNeeds is doing us a solid by giving away a free brain bundle, and all you have to do to be considered is to sign up for the newsletter. Because you deserve science you can trust and support you can feel. All right, next up, I want to give you my back to school product picks. To go along with our visual reminders, you will probably need a visual schedule board. Magnetic, dry erase, or Velcro picture cards reduce anxieties and what now interruptions. Again, let them help create the schedule. It gives them autonomy and helps them feel like they have a say-so in their lives, which will get you more participation. Next up, noise-canceling headphones for homework, reading, or blocking the chaos of a younger sibling practicing the drums. Bonus tip, they come in packs of multiples, so get some for yourself. Reusable snack bags. This one might seem silly, but it helped me save money, reduce waste, and avoid that 7 a.m. panic when you're out of the plastic baggies. 4. A magnetic kitchen timer. A visible countdown combats time blindness for homework, morning routines, or 10 more minutes of play. Number 5 on my list is an insulated lunchbox that hopefully you let your kid pick out. It keeps lunch fresh and prevents mystery yogurt situations that could qualify for a science fair pick. As mentioned before, a parent sanity pick, the holy grail, my travel mug. Spill-proof, heat-retaining, and fits in the car cup holder and your overstretched patience. As mentioned, my bonus is Impact Parents. ImpactParents.com. Online coaching, free webinars, downloadable tools, all ADHD specific. This is where I send parents who are done with one-size-fits-all advice and want strategies from people who get it. All right, I'm going to be real with y'all. Back to school will never be Pinterest perfect in our households, but with the right tools, it can be predictable chaos, the kind you can manage without feeling like you're losing your grip. If you want a jump start on smoother mornings, grab my ADHD Back to School Challenge. It's 10 days of quick, silly games that build focus, memory, and flexibility without your kid realizing it's learning. It's packed with all the things that you will need to lose your anxiety about sending your wild one to school this year. You can grab it in the show notes. I promise you'll get structure, they'll get confidence, and mornings might even feel, dare I say, doable. That's it for this week on Chaos and Caffeine. I hope these tips really set you guys up for a great year. I hope everyone has an amazing start to this school season, and I hope you get to drink your coffee hot, even if it's in the car line. I'll see you guys back here next week on Chaos and Caffeine, where we'll have the same chaos, the same caffeine, but a new conversation.